The Mind Game, a tale of men, women, and the secrets of psychology. Men and women are wired differently. That was the one thing Dr. Evelyn Carter was certain of. As a renowned psychologist, she had spent decades studying the hidden nuances of human behavior. But nothing had prepared her for the case of Daniel and Olivia. It started on an autumn evening when Daniel, a sharp-minded financial analyst, and Olivia, a passionate artist, walked into Evelyn's office. Married for 5 years, they were struggling to understand each other. "I feel like we speak different languages," Olivia sighed, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear, a subtle sign that she was nervous. Evelyn smiled. Women, she knew, often touched their neck, hair, or jewelry when anxious. Men, on the other hand, like Daniel, touched their faces. Sure enough, Daniel rubbed his chin. "We do speak different languages," Daniel admitted. "She gets upset when I don't listen. But honestly, I try. I just lose focus." Evelyn leaned forward. "That's because the average man loses interest in a conversation with his partner after about 6 minutes. Olivia's eyes widened. 6 minutes? But you can talk about sports with your friends for hours. Daniel chuckled. 15 minutes, actually, Evelyn continued. It's not that men don't care, it's how their brains are wired. Men focus on single tasks intensely, while women's brains are more interconnected, allowing them to multitask better. Olivia sighed. I wish he would at least try to be more affectionate. Sometimes he feels so distant. Evelyn turned to Daniel. Did you know that men who kiss their wives before work live 5 years longer and earn 20-30 more than those who don't? Daniel raised an eyebrow. Wait, what? Kissing equals money? Evelyn nodded. And longevity. Affection strengthens emotional bonds and reduces stress. Daniel looked at Olivia, a smirk forming on his lips. Guess I'll be kissing you a lot more now. Olivia rolled her eyes but smiled. That's a start. But the session wasn't over yet. There was something deeper at play. Evelyn flipped through her notes. Daniel, tell me about your childhood. He hesitated, then admitted. My father was never really around. And my mother, she was tough, always making decisions for me. Evelyn nodded knowingly. Passive behavior in men often stems from childhood trauma, especially from an absent father or a controlling mother. Daniel exhaled. So, you're saying I avoid conflict because of that? Evelyn nodded. Exactly. And Olivia, you tend to notice these things more because women are naturally more empathetic and better at reading emotions. Olivia tilted her head. That makes so much sense. Evelyn smiled. Understanding these differences is the first step. Men often struggle with identifying and expressing emotions. It's called alexithymia. Women, on the other hand, tend to seek social support during stress, while men withdraw. Daniel nodded. That's true. When I'm stressed, I just want to be alone, Olivia sighed. And I just want to talk about it. Evelyn tapped her pen. That's where compromise comes in. Olivia, try giving Daniel space when he needs it. And Daniel, make an effort to be present when Olivia needs to talk. The couple exchanged glances. That actually sounds doable, Olivia said. Daniel smirked. And I promise to kiss you before work. Evelyn chuckled. Good. Because men's attachment to their partners depends heavily on whether their partners meet their ideal partner expectations. The more effort you put in, the stronger your bond. As the session ended, Daniel and Olivia left with a newfound understanding. Men and women were different, yes, but that didn't mean they couldn't learn to navigate each other's minds. Because in the end, love was the ultimate mind game, and the best players were those who played with understanding. The science behind it. Men take more financial risks than women. Women have a stronger sense of smell than men. Men's brains focus on specific tasks, while women's brains are more interconnected. Women are more prone to anxiety and depression than men. Men have better spatial awareness and navigation skills. Women are better at reading emotions. Men are more likely to struggle with expressing emotions. Women remember faces and names better than men. Men are more visually stimulated than women. Women seek social support during stress, while men tend to withdraw. Men experience more cognitive decline with age than women. Next time you're in a conversation with someone of the opposite sex, pay attention to these differences. Understanding them just might change the way you see relationships forever.